let me show you my screen. Okay, Madam slow. If Madam laju gila, then you just let me know. I can repeat. Or apa nama? You just tell me to slow down lah, huh? Alright, so let me show you my screen. You guys can see my screen? Yes? Yes, huh? Alright, so I've chosen two countries, China and Lebanon. As as I've told you previously, what you do is you have to duplicate your sheet. Alright, so you go to the sheet ataupun the tab name. Sekejap, ah. Ada lagi. Alright, so you go to the tab name and then you right click and then move or copy. Yeah? So move or copy. So you tick dekat situ, create a copy. If you don't tick here, ni akan move aja. It will just rearrange your sheets. So create a copy and then you click OK. Alright, so this is a copy. This is the original sheet tadi, data. So bila ni copy, ni data tu. So you can rename your copy. You can say workings, for example. Alright, so then you select your data. You can immediately work on your sheet because you ada the original dekat situ. So you are not worried about deleting your data and whatnot. So you copy the whole thing. Okay, let's select a cell. Click paste, transpose. The reason why you want to transpose is you want to rearrange the arrangement of your data. Alright, sebab currently it's mendata lah, kita maunya dalam keadaan menegak. So you select transpose. Okay, so now you have the countries on top, and then you have your variables, and then you have the years at the side. Alright, so once you have done this, all the earlier data that you have, you can actually delete your cells. Alright. Okay, so now you are here, and then you have to make sure that the title for your data, you tukarnya menjadi title yang lebih mudah untuk difahami lah. Alright, so let's delete some more. These two rows you can delete. Alright, so these two rows you can delete. Sorry. The first one is the country code and the second one is the series code. Alright, so next you want to rearrange your data. Another way is maybe you can separate the two countries so that you are not confused. So you can insert, I think it's this one. Insert a new column. Alright, so bila insert, dia pisahkan China dengan Lebanon, so that you are not confused. Takut you termasukkan data Lebanon into China ataupun you termasukkan data China into Lebanon. Alright, so you rename your data set. This one we put here. Alright, GDP. Apa je namanya tengok. Sekejap. GDP, PRVT, GFC. GDP, PRVT, GFC, IMP, EXP, inflation, and labor cost. Alright, so you just copy and you put to the next one, and then after that you merge lah sebab senang kita mau nanggar. China, and then you can merge Lebanon. Alright, so it looks something like this. Oh, and don't forget to put your year for Lebanon as well. So you just copy and you paste. Okay. Insert copy. Alright. And then next, what you want to do is you want to rearrange your data daripada the most recent year, okay, until the oldest year lah. So bila rearrange, you just select the cells for the year. You go to home and then editing A to Z. Alright, A to Z. So, memandangkan kita mau yang besar di atas, you sort Z to A. And then expand the selection. Sort. Alright, so you have 2018 di atas. Alright, so you can rename so that nya nampak kemas. Alright, so this one you don't copy and paste first. You have to rearrange for the other country. Mun kita copy and paste, jadi terbalik kita pun data. Alright, so what you do is sama, you select editing A to Z, sort Z to A. Right. So now it has been rearranged, and then you just copy the years and you put it there. Alright. So next, mungkin kita mau data kita pun Excel nampak lebih kemas, because at the end of the day you are going to submit this to me, kan? So what you can do is you can put steps. So let's say you can say step 1, data imported from World Bank. So this is entirely up to you how you want to how you want your Excel to look like. Alright, so it's entirely up to you. So you can have you can bold, you can put colors. So suka hatilah. Alright, kita boleh besarkan and whatnot. So next, you might want to delete yang E tu. So what you can do is you select the cells, you go to number, and then letak comma. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask questions. Alright, so letak comma, and this one pun letak comma. Ataupun you can letak comma for all of them, no problem. Alright, so now that you have done that, so you need to edit your data, because this one, import and export, stands for trade openness, import plus export. So what you can do is, you can replicate, you can put step 2, modified data. Alright, so you can rename according to you, since mestinya pakai the same words dengan data. Alright, so country, yeah, this one becomes LGDP. Alright, PRBT, GFC, this one is OPE, inflation, and LF. Alright, so this is China and this is Lebanon. So you can also frame it if you want. Alright, so next, because you're importing data from the first step, so what you can do is either you just select and you copy, ataupun another way is you letak sama dengan. You can actually letak sama dengan and you select the cells. Either way is fine. Madam set the preference lah, so it's up to you. Tapi mun mau cepat memang copy paste sajalah. Alright, so except for OPE, OPE is equal to import plus export. Alright, and then you do the same for the following year. So as you can see for data Lebanon, ni ada kehilangan data lah PRBT-nya in this year and this year. So maybe that's why some of you didn't choose this country. Sebab technically this one is 9 years saja. So si cukup lah. Alright. Alright, so technically my data is ready for analysis. Are you guys here with me? Are we on the same page? Yes. Okay. So of course, you can actually insert colors in your table. It's up to you. You can put whatever colors that you want. Alright, if no colors pun boleh. Let's say if you want to make your Excel look nicer and whatnot. Lepas tu Madam ajar lah. I think I teach you the analysis first, and then we can do some window dressing. Alright, so for your analysis, sorry, LGDP Madam lupa. Okay, so LGDP is log of GDP. Sorry, so let's clear this. Alright, so LGDP is equal to LN. And then you select. Alright, so you kecilkan the value of GDP. Alright, because this assignment also requires you to do some write-up, what you can do dekat bawahnya is you can actually insert charts. So you because kelak kita akan pakai charts ya for kita pun write-up. So charts or charting lah. So you can put your charts here. Jadi untuk kita pun write up dalam Word kelak, you just copy and paste into your Word lah. Alright, so charting. So maybe you can have a line graph dekat situ. So you can choose this or you can choose this, whatever is fine. Alright, so let's choose this one. So let's put one for apa namanya, China. So select data. So you can actually select top direct lah. So let's see. If you select the whole thing, patutnya faham lah. Alright. So you have the whole thing. Okay. However, yang year dekat situ because Madam select tadi nak, but I want the year to be here, horizontal axis. So what I can do is I can just delete the year. Okay. And dekat situ I put this one. Alright, so let's click OK. Alright, so let's change this to Alright, so far it looks better. Okay, so this is the difficult part. Now, you can see that your data si nampak, your chart si nampak. The reason being is because labor force nya berjuta. Yang lain tok puluh-puluh saja. So what you can do is, for labor force, you click here. Alright, you click dekat the labor force pun data. How do you know it's labor force? Bila you click dekat the chart, nya akan automatically select. Right, so this one is labor force. Okay, and then you right click. Alright, and then let me see, format data series. And then you click dekat secondary axis. Alright, so bilanya secondary axis, now you can see shapes. Alright, and then of course you do a little bit of window dressing. China. Alright, and then for this one, apa yang purple, apa yang blue, apa yang green, we don't know. So we can add chart element. And then letakkan legend. Alright, so currently there's no legend. So you can put your legend on the right or you can put at the bottom. Usually for Madam, I prefer at the bottom. The reason being is that yang nampak lebih kemas because we have two axis here. Kan, kita ada axis di sebelah kiri dan kanan. So bila dia takut menambah pening lah. So what you do is your legend, you letak dekat bawah, bottom. Alright, so the title comes out. Alright. Okay, can you guys try this? Dapat sih? Are you able to do it?
No. Purple. Pink.
Yes or no? Senyap cak kita awak.
Tengah buat aja.
Oh, tengah buat So I'll wait for you because if ada yang si dapat, then I will demo using my next country, Lebanon. And another thing is, if you see there are all overlapping lines untuk OPE yang color blue. Alright, yang color blue and yang color purple, GFC. So you can see that nya ada overlap sikit. So what you can do is, to make your chart clearer, you can tukar nya pun line. Alright, rather than a line yang betul, nya boleh jadi dotted line. So klik dekat situ, you right click, format data, series ataupun you can terus klik dekat format dekat atas tu. Alright, dekat line situ line, kita tukarnya menjadi dash.
Oh, but Mom, help me put my water now. I want take my water.
Okay, abaikan anak Madam, anggapnya nyanyian aja lah, kehiburan kita waktu kelas. Alright, so I've changed the blue one to a dotted line. And next, I select the purple one and I'm going to change it to a dotted line as well. Alright, so this way I can see the blue and the purple one. Another way is maybe you can change the color. For example, the blue one is terlampau muda nak. Alright, so you can just go to format lah. You select whatever you want to change. So let's say I want to select to black to make it clearer. Alright, and then the other one maybe I can change to a lighter color. For example, yellow kah, whatever lah. Ataupun si nampak, then you can change to pink. Alright, now better. Alright, so semua dapat buat chart for your countries, or do you need me to demo for sekali lagi? Oh, this one, huh? Alright. Oh, okay. So, Madam demo sekali lagi, ah. Okay. So, you have your data here. Click insert. Alright. So, I'm selecting the same type of chart, line chart. So, I put it down. Alright. Select data. Alright. So, data range. So, I just select the whole thing, except for the year. So, year Madam akankah dekat the horizontal axis. Kejap. Mungkin si map. Let me select the whole thing. Alright. Yang macam ada pening sikit. The other way is I have to do it manually. So, that's all. Let me try again. Masih maju. So, what I can do is, I can do it manually. So, tambah sikit-sikit lah. Alright. So I've gotten my data set. So like your friend was asking, how do we move this rather to this axis? You want to create a second axis here. So you just select the line. So you know that it is selecting LF. Alright. You highlight LF. And then you right click. Format data series. Okay, and then you click secondary axis. One more time. You right click and you select format data series. And then secondary axis. So you can see that immediately nya bertukar. Now, bila macam tu, you can see nya daripada tu tak ada gugup. Okay, gugup. The reason being is that for this data, nya kosong. Madam ada dua data yang kosong stok, PRVT in 2018 and INF in 2008. Alright, so you can see that ni akan menganggap data yang kosongnya is a literal zero. You know, literal zero. So that's why when I ask you to choose your countries, you have to make sure that your country datanya semua lengkap. Because seed logicnya daripada kosong naik ke situ nak. It's just that there's a gap in your data. Okay, so tutupkan. I can rename. Lebanon. Alright, another thing I just realized, my year, apa nama? Alright, sorry. If there's an empty cell, sorry macam data Madam Ted kan ada kosong, okay? So I can zero, I can make it a gap, or I can connect with data points with the line. So currently it's a gap, but unfortunately this one nasi anggapnya zero because ada dot. Okay, so what you can do is you can delete the dot. So bila Madam delete dot ya, start di situ. Bawanya kacak sikit lah data Madam. Alright. Tapi ada yang kurang lah. Alright, ada sedikit kekurangan di sini. Okay. And then another thing is that I just realized the data is terbalik 2018 di situ, 2008 di situ. So I want to change that. Alright, so I can right click, format axis. Alright, so bila format axis, let me see if I can reverse it. Categories in reverse order. Alright, so let me tick here. Aduh. Alright, so technically ni ada apa nama? Menaik lah. Alright, 2008 to 2018. But I have to redo the axis. So what I can do is that, okay, so what I can do is that I can try to create another table. Sebelum Madam bola chart, I create another table whereby the number dalam bentuk menaik. Tahunnya dalam bentuk menaik. Alright. So that is another way you can do it. Ataupun you can use the same table. Cuma year tu, alright, year tu kita copy. Kita paste somewhere dekat tepi. And then kita tukarnya menjadi saya dapat juga, sorry, saya dapat juga. Because takut year kita tukar tapi yang isinya kita asyik tukar. So saya dapat juga. Sorry okay. But technically sepatutnya what can happen is that the years should be in ascending order lah. Sepatutnya. Tapi so far if kita tukarnya kita angkat macam tu, nya akan jadi pening sikit. So maybe you can retain it if you want, or let me see siapalah. Okay. So anyway, moving on. Insert legend. Let me see chart design. So you can insert legend dekat situ. Alright. And you boleh besarkan. So dia nampak kemas sikit. Alright. So you have Lebanon and then you have China. Your two countries. Alright. So this one pun ada overlapping. This green and purple. So what I can do is I can change it to dotted lines. Alright, ataupun up to your own creativity lah. Okay, so now your charts are ready. Okay, it's just that tahun that lah. For me, one way you can do it, lupa Madam. One way you can do it is actually, if kita tukar tu, your years, alright, so let's say you put A to Z, okay, expand selection, sort, So this one tukar je. Because this chart is linked to the table. Alright, so you can see, dia tukar. So you can do this as well, lupa madam. Alright, so you can do this as well. And you can do the same for China. Alright. I repeat. So you select your years. You go to editing. A to Z. Alright, expand selection. Okay. Alright, so you can see. The reason why we want it to be dari sebelah kiri ke kanan, smallest to largest, is because you want to see the change daripada dolok ke kini tok. Kan? You want to see has it increased or not. So you can see that, for example, for China, alright, there has been a significant increase in the labor force. Banyak lompat. Alright, and then in PRVT also significant increase. Tapi all other things, for example, like GDP has not really increased, okay? And then GFC nya naik, tapi nya ada turun sikit. OPE yes naik, import export has gone up. Actually quite significant. Import export has gone up daripada 40% kepada 60%. Alright, and then inflation yang maintain is quite low, almost zero. Okay, and apa lagi? Yalah. Alright, so it's easier for you to explain your country bila macam tu lah. Alright, okay, next we are going to, so madam, is it okay for data 2008 to 2018? Okay, in my case, madam tambah setahun is because data tu in 2018 PRVT-nya kosong. Tapi madam si perasan inflation-nya pun kosong. Alright, technically, as long as your data is 10 years. Okay, as long as your data is 10 years. If let's say pada tahun 2018 ada kosong, so kita tambahlah. Sebab data kita orang sepatutnya is this one. If I'm not mistaken, 2010 I think. Is it 2010 to 2019 ataupun 2009 to 2018? Your data. Alright, your data is supposed to be this range. Tapi if let's say ada kosong sitok, especially for the latest year, alright, so what you can do is you can tambah di belakang lah. So technically data madam tu is 11 years. Alright, but for you guys, you just do 10 years. Alright. Okay, so let's do the regression. For regression, we click to data. You click to data analysis. So make sure that your data analysis you dah selectkan. Alright, activate your data analysis. You select regression. You click OK. Alright, so tick. This one was what we did last class. Alright. Alright, input Y range is GDP. Alright, and input X range are the other variables. Alright, labels, confidence level, new worksheet, residual, standardized, semua. Alright. And then you click OK. Alright, so this one you have to rename China, ataupun you can put it regression China. So you're going to have another sheet for Lebanon. So alright, so we have our data here. Okay. So your chart agak banyak. What you can do is kita boleh susun lah your chart, because ada markah untuk kekemasan. Right, so later you can do that. Okay, so kelak kita orang ngata ya. The next one is you have to interpret your data. So the data that you have to interpret is the R square. So Madam highlight kan, so that you guys know which data. Alright, the R square observation. Okay, you give me 10 minutes. Kita break sekejap. My daughter is my daughter is calling me. Alright, so class, kita break sekejap ah.
Boleh madam, boleh madam.
Macam ni nak mula kah?
X dengan Y ah.
Oh, okay. Kata kita polah lagi.
Nice madam.
Okay. So, Madam sambung. Alright. So, let me just highlight the data that you need to explain so that you guys know this data. P-value. Okay, and then so far. Alright, so your friend is asking how to do the regression. So let me show you again. Madam akan pola regression for Lebanon. Alright, so click data. Data analysis. Click OK. Alright, so the Y range is GDP. Alright, so in this case, the Y range is LGDP for Lebanon. And then Madam select, including the label. Alright, LGDP for Lebanon. Okay, and the X range is the other variables.
Mommy, can I take this, Mommy, for a minute?
Okay, so you select all the other variables. So you have,
Here you go.
okay, so you have LGDP is your Y variable. And then you have PRVT, GFC, OPE, INF, and LF as your X variable. And then kita selectnya, okay, including the label. So you will pick this one. Alright, and don't forget to pick confidence level, residual, standardized results, residual plots, and whatnot. Okay, and then you click OK. Alright, so kejap. So dapat sih kita orang for this one, regression. Dapat tak? Alright, so click OK. Oh, okay, sorry. So mungkin error. The reason why is sebab data Madam ada kosong. Okay, ada 2 kosong. So what I can do is, I can do an inference, pola ramalan. So untuk Excel, if you want Excel to ramalkan this value, you just select all the other values and then you pull down. Alright, so Excel will give me a value here based on the data atas, but this is unreal data lah, kita engkah aja nak. Alright, and then let's do the same for this one. So you can see, insert to data for me, and then I go back to data analysis, regression. Alright, so this one has been selected. Okay, so I just click OK. Alright.
Can you open this thing? This necklace. I don't want it.
Okay, kelas sayang. Alright, So you have this. These are the results. So regression Lebanon. Alright, so if you don't put the name, you might forget.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut the necklace because now. Mommy, you're funny.
Okay, so you have this data set, your regression results. Alright, so as I've told you before, like kita on susun your charts. Alright, you can susun, and then after that, the items that you need to know ataupun you need to explain dalam kita pun write up. This one je, observation sebelah. This one. Okay, kejap kelas you give me 1 minute, kejap Okay. Alright, sorry Madam sambung. Ada banyak iklan Madam hari tu. Alright, so the data that you need to explain dalam your write up, I think it's p-value. Alright, be careful bila nya ada e tu, that means nya you have to convert.
Fill this with water.
Okay.
But with real water.
Okay. Alright, that's all. Okay, so other things that you need to do, make sure your Excel kemas lah. Alright, so maybe you need a front page for your Excel. Alright, so your front page, you can have group assignment 1 lah. Alright, group members. Name. Alright, so you can put alright, and then you can put the assignment question macam biasa. Adakah? Mungkin this question is a repeat. Okay. So you can use these words. Okay. The country chosen are China and Lebanon. Alright. So let's say this is your front page. Let me merge this. Alright, so you can do that. So this one is based on your own creativity lah. Okay, it's up to you. And then you can hilangkan the grid lines. Tekan view. Untick grid line. So it looks something like this, which looks very, very smart. Okay, ataupun you can put dekat sini due date. Madam lupa kau bila madam? Madam buat due date dengan kita orang tau. When is the due date? Sebulan. Tapi sebulan from what? 1 week or 2 weeks ago? No. Habis semester? Alright, after this lah, Madam Naga calculator. Madam Naga calendar. Alright, I'll give you the date dalam WhatsApp. Alright, so you can do that. Okay, something like this, which looks very smart. And then you can have your workings. Kasih tahu, regression China. Tak sip dulu, maybe. Regression Lebanon, data. Alright. So, alright. So you can have your table of contents here as well. Alright, kita boleh mula table of contents. So you can say front page, workings, regression, regression Lebanon, data from the bank, and metadata. Alright, so you can have something like this. Okay, and you can explain. Assignment. This is so whatever lah, your explanation. Alright, and you can actually create a link for all this. Alright, so front page, because it's the same page, so si perlu gagal link lah. Working is this tab, so you can insert a link, copy, hyperlink. Alright, from this document and working. Okay, so you click OK. Dia tukar contoh. You can click here. You go to working. Alright, so madam repeat. This one. Right click. Hyperlink. Alright, this is regression China. Click OK. Alright. And then you click here, it goes to Regression China. All right. So far, any questions? Any questions, class?
No,
No
no.
questions, huh? All right. So okay. I'm going to leave it here. I think you guys have a lot of work to do for your assignment. All right. If any questions, you can ask in WhatsApp lah. Okay. Tapi kita pun Google Meet sampai situ aja lah. All right, class.
Baik, Madam.
All right. Okay.
Thank you, Madam.
All right.